Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio coming at you. I hope you can see me well because I can't see myself, but I'm right under my pawpaw tree. And today's October the 7th. It's a very important day for me. My pawpaws are just ripening up. As you can see, they're just starting to ripe. And there are so many of them in this tree. So I don't know if I saw myself in there, but I hope I didn't chop my head off from the camera. All right, so what I want to show you is how productive this pawpaw tree is. This is my mango pawpaw. This is its third year that it produces fruit. First year were like 10. The second year were like 23, I believe. But this year, there's got to be over 80 fruits in this tree. And why so many? Well, for one reason alone. One fruit can produce up to 8 fruit. Now look at that. You won't see it because it's right behind the flower. I mean the leaves there. But there's 4 fruits in that one. And even the lower branches are loaded. Look at pawpaws everywhere. Even on the ground, right next to the ground. There's pawpaws. You don't even know they're there because you just can't see it. Look at that. There's pawpaws everywhere. Look at this. They're just everywhere. And if you can see here, put a little stick to hold up the branches because otherwise they'll be on the ground. I don't want the critters to touch it. But what I want to show you really is there's a bunch up here. Let's show you this one here. This one has, let's see, one with 3, one with 2. But what I wanted to show you is something that I just discovered. There's a bunch with 7 fruit. That's the most I got. And I'm gonna bring the camera up there. Let's see if you can see it. There's too many leaves in front of it. But I'll bring it around. There's 3 bunches in there. One with 5, one with 3, there's one with 7 fruit. Right up there. Look at that. That is amazing. Amazing. And then you look up. One more. Wait a minute. Where are you? Right there. 4 fruits. So, I mean, the amount of pawpaws is unbelievable. And let me share this with you. There was 2 main trunks in this plant. And last year, the year before, I let a few runners came up and they were very slinky. And you know, they were falling out and stuff, but I put it up in place as an experiment to see if it will produce fruit. And those bunches you saw up there, that prolific bunch, well, those are from the new branches. I cannot believe it. And then if you look right next to it, all of those, I hope you can see it. All of those bunches, those are on the new plant. And the production is amazing, amazing. And because it's such a delicious fruit, well, I am promoting this fruit because I want people to be able to enjoy the most delicious native fruit to the United States. It's also the largest fruit in the United States, native fruit. Look at that. Look at that bunch. That one has 5 big pawpaws. Huge. It's over 2 pounds in those 5 pawpaws. Look at this. Everywhere you move, there's pawpaws everywhere. It's amazing. Come down here. Look down here, right so close to the ground. Yeah, it's pawpaw. And what I did is I hand pollinated these pawpaws, and I didn't pollinate the top branches because one, they were out of reach, and I wanted to see if the insects were able to do the cross pollination. So look at that. And the reason I'm going to bring this camera up is just because this is over 8 feet high. Let's see if we can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to bring it right next to it. Yeah, there it is. So, look at that. Where are you, camera? Right there. Okay. It's hard for me to see because it's so high. But anywho, so all those pawpaws up there that I just showed you, well, those were pollinated by bugs. There's like a black fly that does a cross-pollination, because remember, these flowers, they come early spring when there's no leaves on it, and the flowers is not aromatic. It has a little stench. What some people do is they put a chicken leg up there, you know, rotting chicken leg. So that brings the flies and the beetles that will do the cross-pollination. And, all right, so that's my mango pawpaw variety. Right next to it, it's about 10 feet apart. This is my NC1 pawpaw. And this one is the very first stand that it produced. And it's the same age as my mango pawpaw. So it both, these three plants, they are 8 years old each. So I want to show you the production on this plant. And all this is, look at that. This one is, look how long that looks like a banana almost. The pawpaw, NC1. Look at that. There's more there. Yeah, there it is. But look at down here. Let's see if I find it. Look at this. These are long pawpaws. There you go. All right, so what I want you to see is I just spotted a bunch that it is just ripe. So we're gonna harvest this. Look at that bunch. It's 4 pawpaws, and keep an eye on it just in case it falls off, because, well, let's see, because it gets soft. Okay, all right, I got the whole bunch. Now look at that. Those are perfectly ripe. Look at that. See the color? And that's the reason why it doesn't chip well, because when it ripens, it looks like it's a bad fruit, but it just isn't. Oh, and the aroma is incredible. Incredible. This is the MC1. Look at that. 4 pawpaws. It's easily 2 pounds of fruit in there. So I'm just harvesting this. As you remember in my previous video that I touched a fruit up there and it fell off. So we're gonna take this and show you why this is such an amazing fruit. All right, hang tight. I'm gonna walk back to a table. And oh, by the way, I found these 2 figs. These 2 figs are 2 Italian everbearing. They were in this plant, and the fruit that is green, this is mature fruit. This will probably ripen this year. But these burgundy ones that you see up here, it's not the same as this. It's not the same as this burgundy ripe one. These are the young ones. So those are not going to ripe. Those are just, you know, cold is going to come, and I doubt they will be edible. So we're going to go and bring these 2 figs to the table also. But I just want to bring the pawpaws, because as you know, in New England, it's fall, so you just gotta enjoy this still warm day. Today was a beautiful day, went up to 75 degrees, and now I'm gonna show you the size. Look at that. Look at the size of that fruit. My mouth is just watering. This is the one that we just harvested, and this one here is from this baby tree right here. This pawpaw, it's a prolific, and look, it's only, I'll show you the size of that little tree. That tree is only 4.5 feet tall. See it right there? 4.5 feet tall, and it had about 20 fruit. But because it was such a small tree, I removed 8 fruit. So I wasn't going to leave that many, but I left 12 of them. So to still have some, and those 3 on the table came from over there, from that bunch. See, I had to even tie them up so it wouldn't break my branch, because that one had a bunch over here, but it was 5 foot big. So I'm going to go back to the table and let you see my pergola. Yeah, people have to cut wood too, I guess. Interrupting my video. But anyhow, so I'm just gonna come over here. I wasn't even prepared to make this video today. But let's see this one. Gonna remove this one here. Oh, such a smell. The fragrance, it's unbelievable. So what I usually do is I just cut the skin in a circular, and then so delicious. You don't know what you're missing. Guys, you gotta try this. Oh wow, that is utterly unbelievable. I mean, you put this in your mouth, and I think I said this before, but you put this in your mouth and it kind of melts away. It's like a cream pie. The flavor is reminiscent of a sweet sap, sour sap, cherimoya, atemoya, because it is in the same family. The advantage of this fruit is we are in zone 6B. You can grow this up to Canada if you decide to, because it's the only one in that fruit family that can take the cold weather, because this plant was developed by itself, by God, in about 10,000 year period of time. And it's the only one that can withstand the cold weather. You can grow this, I've seen this being grown in Germany, in Europe, in the cold areas. So here in New England, zone 6B, we can get temperatures down to -8 degrees. Not so often lately. The coldest we have gotten is in the last 3 winters is like -5 degrees, because, believe it or not, global warming. But anywho, we're not here to talk about the weather. We're here talking about this delicious fruit. Oh, I want to show you. These are the seeds. It's almost like a large bean. And you can plant those seeds and you will get a productive tree out of it. Some fruit trees are not true to the parent tree, but this one is. So, guys, I'm gonna bring it up close, because I don't know how well you can see this. But look at that. This flesh, it is so soft and delicious. And it smells. I wish it was a scale. I'll tell you how sweet this thing is. And the aroma. Don't forget, guys, this is in New England, in the USA. So from Patio Frutal, like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you have a beautiful weekend. Bye-bye.